What is up, guys? AwesomeNerdZeo here, back with another LEGO review. This time we have the Star Wars set 75261 Clone Scout Walker set for the 20th anniversary, which again is another cool set with another cool anniversary figure that we got, the Darth Vader. And so this is kind of cool set, especially me, which we'll see here in a second, because I did have the original one from 2005. So, and that was like, I had such good memories with that set, like when I got it and everything. So seeing and getting this set again, but in a newer, updated version, made me pretty happy. This is one set I was really wanting a lot from this set. But we will look at the book here again, because I'd like to show the box, but probably don't have the room to see it on the camera, so we'll see this. So there again is the design that kind of is very similar to the box. We got the 20th anniversary and stuff in the actual LEGO set with the classic Star Wars design there. So as you can see in the set, we have the walker, a little Wookie with a barricade thing, a droid, and then a spider walker back there. So we can open. Then we got, of course, 20 years ago, which when LEGO started. So there, of course, is the classic one, which is all it was the walker and the clone trooper there. So you can see the clone scout walker there, and then what the set looked like and everything there. So again, I have that set somewhere in my storage stuff, but again, I have very good memories with that set. So super happy for this one. Of course, the 2019 Clone Scout Walker 20th anniversary edition there. And again, we've got the set there. So again, there's what the box look like, if it'll focus there, and then of course our actual walker set there. And then also again from these books, I like that actually has the picture stuff. So we got the Battle of Kashyyyk from Revenge of the Sith. So there we got a picture of two clone troopers there with Yoda. Then we got all the Wookiees there behind the barricade, similar to what we have here. And then of course I'll look at the Kashyyyk battleground there with, of course, all the turbo tanks rolling in and everything. We got some, I forget what those walkers are called, but we got those and all the, of course, the clone troops and everything. So that looks awesome. So let's actually look at the set though first. So again, I had to put it back to see everything would fit in. I guess we'll go and start. So first off, we got a droid here. So just a classic looking droid, nothing too special about it, no special colors or anything. I like when they do like the different colors. So like since it's Kashyyyk, it would have like green or a green design to it and stuff. I like when they did that or would do that sort of stuff. But it's just a normal droid here, so nothing too special. Battle droid, and then it's just got a gun in it, just the classic gun, you know, gun design there. And I like those, of course, the best because they actually look like guns and everything. So we got the droid. We'll sit across over here. Then we do have a Wookiee, which looks a lot like Chewbacca to me. Of course, they did the face design, which it looks like they've elongated the face, which I think looks kind of silly and everything. But it does, you know, just look like a normal Wookie Warrior, not any particular one and stuff, just a Wookiee. So again, of course, like the design, that's what the head is and everything. It's just a giant headpiece, sculpted piece there on a body, and then got the fur design and everything there. Then it has the giant like musket gun, of course, to symbolize like the class or the Wookiee weapons and stuff, because obviously their weapons look old and everything, but of course they're advanced technology and stuff. But I like the whole musket looking gun design over there. And then we also get up here in the walker, we do have the scout trooper. So again, it looks like the biker scouts that we saw in obviously like Return of the Jedi and everything, but in the Kashyyyk version. So it's got all the camo and green design on it. So again, it's got like the biker scout helmet design. It's got the goggles, of course, the little visor piece over the top and everything, a little breather and everything there. Again, I like the look of the design of it. I think it looks a little bit silly, but I think cool at the same time overall. But just like the Lego piece kind of looks funny to me for some reason. Then we got, of course, the armor, and then we can also see the clone head there underneath. But we got the armor, so you can see all sorts of different pockets of stuff. Again, the camo design on the armor, and then some legging, the brown legs there again with additional armor pieces on it as well. You can see the back again with more pockets, and again the same gun design as the Battle Droid had there as well. So again, a very cool looking trooper to go with this set. And then everything else is accessories. We'll look at the Darth Vader at the end. So we got the Spider Walker, I think is what they called it. Probably has a more official name, but I just call it the Spider Walker. So again, the little Spider Walkers that we see in the movie, like come out of the water, crawl in, of course, start shooting everything. So it does have a stud shooter there. So obviously you push the button, it shoots the stud off and everything. It's got two little eyes there. I like its little ball design. Of course, it has an antenna on top. You can see the blue peg that's holding it on, unfortunately. But I've had, of course, multiple different designs of these. This is probably not my favorite out of all of them, but I still, you know, it looks like the Spider Walker, so it's not too bad or anything. Then, of course, we got the four legs that you can obviously bend around and pose and everything there, so nothing too special. And then it even has the clear peg here to help, like, hold it off the ground and everything there, so you can always get it positioned and everything. Then we've got this little barricade here. Again, a very simple design thing here, but I think it looks cool, especially from that picture we saw from the movie. I think it fits kind of well. I mean, it should be a little bit taller, I think, but for Lego pieces, you know, they have to make them kind of short and everything because like all the Wookiees were hiding behind it. But again, I like the whole design with like these like feet or claw pieces here. I like that added to the front stuff. Then of course it just bends all the way around stuff, so you can, you know, straighten it up, have it curve around, you know, kind of like a complete circle around it or something. Just do whatever you want with the design stuff. Then it has this little turret gun here on it, so it's got of course some little things here for protection stuff so you don't get shot. Then a gun, and it's just got a normal like rifle design gun there that just sits in there, so nothing too special, no stud shooter or anything like that. But again, I like this design overall, especially if you get the pieces all designed, you know, curved around pretty nice, in a pretty uniform fashion. It does look really nice and everything, so I like that that is added on to as well. And then of course we've got the walker, which again is from the original set, as you saw, was all that it was, and then it came with a clone trooper. But this time, as you see, we got additional little accessories and stuff over there. But this time we just got these scout walkers. So of course we have the feet, which again are very different design and everything. I think they look a little bit silly, like these look like toes and stuff on the front, which kind of looks silly. But of course you can bend the feet and get it into different positions. So if you want to do kind of like a walking style, you can obviously bend the legs wherever they bend at. So you can just kind of start positioning it to get it to look like it's walking a little bit, which unfortunately doesn't have all the bends that like the original one did. Because there you could kind of get in really good bend position stuff. But we got the feet, so we have the joint there of the foot there. So this one obviously can bend, you know, as far until it comes into contact, which is there. And then this joint, oh, I guess it does. I didn't think it was trying to bend and it wasn't doing it. So this would obviously help get the walker more into the walking position, I guess. Like I said, I didn't trying to move the leg and it wasn't moving, so I thought it just didn't have a joint there or anything. So unfortunately, then it also has the joint there up at the top as well. So 3 different leg parts here that you can obviously get to bend around and to pose and everything to be able to station this how you want it. Then they just kind of have a basic design here. Looks like it should be able to rotate, but the way obviously with these bars and stuff it doesn't, but it looks like it should be able to rotate in there to be able to like twist around stuff. But it does have the gun that can twist and move back and forth. I don't think it's in there very well, but it, you know, works and everything. It has a little stud shooter there on the front. Then of course this looks like the actual gun there on the front part there. And then with, of course, up here we have the seat, which you can put the trooper in and stuff, and it has these parts that bend up so you can actually get it a little into position a little bit better. I think you can take guns and stuff and stick them up in those little pegs and everything, but once you get everything positioned, you just close those front flaps down to close the top down and kind of position it so it looks, you know, like a kind of a shield or protector there, so you know the walker's being shot at by droids and stuff, the clone trooper doesn't get hit from straight on, obviously from the side stuff. Then it does have these 2 antenna designs here on the back of the seat here, so 2 antennas obviously to communicate back and forth with all of the clone troops and everything. So there is pretty much all that it is. I don't really know of anything else. Of course we have the handle stuff, these designs on the sides. I think the old one used to have stuff back here that where you could put the clone troopers guns in, which I don't think, like I said, there's obviously those things that I think could hold the gun. I haven't seen that in the pictures or anything, but I assume with the way it's designed, you could probably push them up into there and everything. But yeah, it's kind of a pretty basic design. You can't really do much beyond what I showed you and stuff. Again, it's got a stud shooter for playing and stuff, and then of course you can adjust the legs, but that's really all that it does. And then of course you can pose that then with the Spider Walker, and then of course have the Wookiee at the defense there and everything. So it's pretty much all that this set is and comes with, so nothing too fancy about it or anything, but I like having, again, the Scout Walker once again in my set and everything to go along with it. But then of course we do have the 20th anniversary stuff, so we got the little Vader that comes with the Vader Lego piece here. So again, we have the stand that has the 20th anniversary Lego Star Wars 1999 to 2019 with Darth Vader, so I do like how they have the piece to label, so you always know which character goes where and everything. But again, it's just a little black piece made of Lego stuff that you can connect all of them together, which we will see at the very end once we get all the sets done. And then we have the classic Vader style design here. So we have the Vader helmet, again the classic version. We have the unmasked head where they did the gray skin, and of course got the design to look like his face is all scarred and everything there like that. And then we do have just the red lightsaber, and then his classic design all black suit with the printing there on the front of it. And then it should have the 20th anniversary on the back, unless they didn't do it on Vader. Yeah, it does have the 20th also there on the back of his his back as well. Of course, from 2005 when I first really started collecting Star Wars Legos, I have the Vader that lights up with the lightsaber, so you obviously push on his head and the lightsaber lights up, so that's kind of cool. I wish this one did it as well, but obviously it's supposed to go with the classic first original designs, which is what that Vader is more from and everything. So that's going to be it for this review of the LEGO Star Wars set 75261 Clone Scout Trooper, of course the re-release of the set for the 20th anniversary edition. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Let me know your opinion on this set, if you thought it was a good 20th anniversary set or should be worth remaking like they did. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more LEGO reviews at all. But I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.